Hey everyone, we're going to be doing Powerful Prayers for Your Husband by B.J. Reinhard. One of the most loving and helpful things as a wife can do for her husband and marriage is to pray. Although the following prayers have been written primarily with a Christian husband in mind, most of them can easily be adopted for an unbelieving spouse. Okay, for peace. Lord, as my husband faces another day of challenges, reveal your deep love to him. Cast out his fears. May your peace rule in his heart. 1 John 4:18 and Colossians 3:15. Strength. Thank you, Lord, for daily bearing my husband's burdens. Remind him what's wrong.
Mission lane card if you got it.
It won't go through?
Yeah.
Thank you, strength. Thank you, Lord, for daily bearing my husband's burdens. Remind him that you uphold him physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Refresh him with a sense of your presence. Psalms. You got me a water?
Yeah. Oh, can I exchange this water for a Coke, please? I meant to grab a Coke. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't know. Thank you.
It's okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Psalm 68, verse 19, and Colossians. C-O-L is Colossians.
Colossians, yes.
So, chapter 1, verse 17, and what is J-E-R? Jeremiah? 31, verse 25. I'll be putting my husband's name in the blanks because I want God to be with my husband. Intimacy with God. Lord, remind Eric of your deep personal knowledge of him and assure him that he can pour out his heart to you. May his walk with you be more than an intellectual experience. Reveal yourself to him so that he can know and worship you as you are. Psalms 62, verse 8, 39, 1 through 4, Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 24, and John 14:21. Sensitivity to the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, thank you that you live and reveal truth to my husband. Teach him to live in your power.
Yes.
Filled with, motivated by, and step with you. May he listen to your voice and follow you wherever you lead.
Yes.
John 16, chapter 13 through 14. Galatians, chapters 5, verse 16, verses 22 through 25. Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 21. Significance. Lord, show Eric how valuable he is to you. May he know that his true worth comes from you. Matthew
Yes, it does.
6, verse 26, Jeremiah 29, verse 11. What is Z-E-P-H?
Zephaniah. He was a minor prophet.
Chapter 3, verse 17. Zephaniah is in the Old Testament?
Yeah.
Success. Cultivate in my husband a diligence and desire to do his best for you. Establish the work of his hands and grant him success. Direct him into roads best suited to his gifts, talents, and personality. Colossians 3, chapter 3, verse 23. Psalms 90, chapter 17, and chapter 139, verses 13 to 15. Finances. Lord, as my husband provides materially for our family, help him to serve you, not money. Enable him to rest in your provision. Matthew 6, verse 24, Genesis 22, verse 14, and Phil.
I'd have to say
Philemon.
That was a letter that Paul wrote addressed to a man named Philemon. It was discussing a runaway slave that had converted to Christ, and Paul was sending him back and asking Philemon to forgive the slave. So that's what that book is about.
4, chapter 19. Perseverance. Strengthen Eric with faith and patience in the difficulties he faces.
Please, Lord.
Assure him that you are with him and are working all things together for good. Ephesians 3, verses 16 through 17, Colossians 1:11, and Romans 8:28 and 38 through 39. This is all powerful prayers for your husband by B.J. Reinhard.
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 And thank you for praying that over me, baby. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie.
I love you.
I love you too. This is just something I thought needed to be shared with, not only with my husband for his prayers for him, but with others that are Christians.
Maybe give other couples some ideas.
Couples ideas on how to pray for your husbands. Let's see if I have. Oh, that's Secret Santa. Growing calendar foods that are high in folate.
Folate.
I pronounced it right?
Yeah, I believe folate has something to do with folic acid, and it's I'm not sure what it does, but supposedly it's good for you.
Like, you can also do yearly birthday interview questions with your significant
That's
other.
a good idea. We could do that on each other's birthdays, baby.
The question is, what is your favorite color?
Well, wait. Let's wait.
No, this is a video.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
What is your favorite toy? What is your favorite fruit? What is your favorite TV show? What is your favorite thing to eat for lunch? What is your favorite outfit? What is your favorite game? What is your favorite snack? What is your favorite animal? What is your favorite song?
How about we ask each other, when you're done listening, let's ask each other these questions individually for each other, if that's all right. But continue, please, baby.
What is your favorite song? What is your favorite book? Who is your best friend? What is your favorite cereal? What is your favorite thing to do outside? What is your favorite drink? You already know my favorite drink.
Mm-hmm.
I have like a couple.
We could each answer.
What is your favorite holiday? I know yours.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, my second favorite, but yes.
What do you like to do? What do you like to take to bed with you at night? What do you like to eat for breakfast? What do you want for dinner on your birthday? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, wait. Well, okay, that's for asking children, but we can ask each other those questions.
Yeah,
you ask the questions, and we'll both answer. Okay.
Okay. What is your favorite color? I know yours is yellow.
Yellow, but also as a child it was green, and as a younger man it was blue. What about you?
Red, blue, pink, and
Okay.
black.
Okay.
What is your favorite toy?
As an adult or as a child?
Both.
I've had several. My first favorite toy was like a little rattle. It was a fabric-made rattle with a bell inside of it. And then another one I had as an infant came with a Shell Core Activity Center, and it was this little swirly top. And I'm not going to say what happened to the first one, but I got a replacement for it, and I keep it in our lockbox. And that was my other favorite toy as a child. And as an adult, probably whatever flashlight I'm carrying and whatever scanner I'm carrying. Scanner is in the radio that lets you listen to other people talking on the radio. What about you, baby?
My favorite toy as a child was gorilla holding a banana, which I called Mr. Banana.
Oh, yeah.
Which I lost because my dad.
Don't expose your dad.
But I love my dad.
And my mom is the reason why I actually lost my Shell Core thing, but I don't want to go there. I don't want to expose my mom.
But I have forgiven my dad of making me lose that toy.
Right.
And then I had like a giant stuffed Pikachu and a giant Snorlax.
Oh, okay.
When I was 7-8 years old.
All right.
And I had a talking Pikachu when I was little as well.
Oh, cool. All right.
A talking Pokédex.
All right.
These are from when I was.
Right.
Now, my favorite toy. Whew, I don't think I have a favorite toy now. Oh, my tablet
Probably.
and my phone.
Yeah. Even though they're not just toys, they have utilitarian purposes.
Okay, what
too.
is your favorite fruit?
I have a couple. Navel orange, strawberry, watermelon. A Creole tomato is technically a fruit. What about you, baby?
Bananas.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. And any kind of hot pepper too, because those are technically fruits as well.
Let's see. Bananas, apples, oranges, strawberries. Or grapes fruit?
Yeah.
And grapes. What is your favorite TV show? Emergency. Right?
Probably. That's one of them. Historically was The Simpsons, but also, if I'm home and I got nothing better to do, nightly news with Lester Holt, because Lester Holt's like the only mainstream journalist I can remotely trust.
My favorite TV show, Guys Grocery Games.
All right.
And Guys Diners, Dive-Ins, and Drives.
All right, that's cool.
Because on Guys Grocery Games, you have contestants that are cooks or stay-at-home parents on the show.
Right.
On the show, cooking for judges, trying to win money.
All right.
And Guys, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, or cook in restaurants.
And if I may, I don't believe in cable, simply because it's plummeted in quality while skyrocketed in costs. But those two shows that my wife just mentioned, those are actually shows of substance that are on cable. But even if I did believe in cable, I can't afford it at the moment. I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. What is your favorite thing to eat for lunch?
For lunch, probably a turkey sandwich.
Oh, that's hard. A banana. If I'm in the mood for a banana. If I have to eat a hamburger, a banana, I can eat a whole case of strawberries by myself.
I like the way you're thinking, baby.
Grapes, I can eat those by myself. Only if I'm really in the mood for them. What is your favorite outfit?
What I'm wearing right now, a white t-shirt and a pair of slacks. And the pair of slacks, I'd either like it to be black or blue. Khaki if I don't have any other clean pairs. What about you, baby?
Let's see. Some dresses. My prom dress if we're going out somewhere fancy.
You got one of those bodies, baby, that no matter what you wear, it looks darn good on you.
What is your favorite game?
Badminton.
Pokemon Go. Backgammon. With the board game.
Right, I know what you're talking about, baby.
That I'm trying to teach my husband. What is your favorite snack?
That's a hard one.
For me, ice cream, chocolate chip cookie dough, anything chocolate, anything strawberry, anything vanilla, banana, strawberries.
If I have, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Already listed what I like.
If I have all the ingredients, one thing I like is some buttermilk waffles with hazelnut spread and sliced bananas on them. An avocado is another good snack. Peanuts. And if our adopted niece is listening, I'm sure she's laughing.
Yeah.
Then there's all kinds of candies I like, which too many to count. I'm not picky. There's more I like to eat than what I don't like to eat.
What is your favorite animal?
Cat or a dog?
For me, it would be a dog, a lion, a tiger, a bear.
Oh my.
Okay. What is your favorite song?
Oh, there's a lot of secular songs I like, and I'm not too proud to admit that, but there's two hymns I really like, and one is I Am Resolved. The other one is Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. Those are the two hymns I really like, and there's a lot of contemporary Christian songs I like too. What about you, baby?
Let's see. I believe Jesus, friend of sinners.
That's a good one.
There are so many Christian songs that I like. Something Father, Christian Father.
You're a good father, maybe?
Yeah, good Father.
I remember when I first heard that song. Can I add my commentary? Ida had disrupted church service at the church I was going to, and the church I'm talking about, it's my former church, but it still holds a very special place in my heart. But that wicked woman named Ida disrupted church service for a while. But then we started meeting in the fellowship hall because the main building was pretty badly damaged, and thank God it's all been fixed. But the song You're a Good Father, that's the song we played for that church service when we started resuming services. So that was pretty cool. And then I saw everybody, and everybody was okay, and he's a good father, even though he allowed that hurricane to happen. What really matters was unscathed, and God is good.
My favorite country song is Consider Me Gone by Reba McEntire. Heads California, Tails
Carolina, Tails California, something like that.
Yes.
That's by Joe DiMassina, right?
Yes, I love Jody Messina. When I was little, whenever her songs came on, as a child, I would
run to the radio
and start
singing and dancing.
Oh,
that must have been so cute. A big part of me wishes we could have grown up together. I said what I said.
And when I was at Oakwood Mall, and we would go into this movie
cinema?
No, the movie CD store.
Oh, all right.
At Oakwood.
All right.
And
it's probably like a Sam Goody or something like that.
Probably. I can't remember the name of it. But every time I would go in there with my mom or my dad, and they had the radio on and they had country playing, I would, even if I didn't know the song, I'm singing along with it. Like, and I start jumping up and down, turning, and everything.
You must have been so cute.
Okay. What is your favorite book?
The Bible. I really liked the Goosebumps books as a child. Just basically like to read a lot of instruction manuals too, or just any kind of manual on fixing things, or if it's a book that pertains to my hobbies, I'll read it. But most of my reading, I do stuff online. What about you, babe?
Let's see. My favorite book is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis.
Do you have a current copy of that?
It's picked up right now.
Oh, all right.
But it's all of the books.
All right.
Look, it's about.
Wow.
It's thick.
Wow, it's thick.
It's all his stories from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. J.R.R. Tolkien, The Hobbit.
Okay.
I tried to read it and understand it, but I couldn't wrap my head around it. But I just saw the movie, The Hobbit.
Did you read Little? I'm sorry, I didn't.
It's okay.
I was going to ask you if you like to read those golden books as a child. Me too. And if I'm just going to say, on Mercury, it's hot enough to bake pizza, and those who get it will get it.
Who is your best friend?
I've had several best friends over the years, but I have one best friend that I've had since high school. I was a junior and he was a freshman. I should have been a senior, but been friends with him since September the 11th, 2004, and his name is Justin Mathern. And I miss him because he's still my best friend, but he lives far, far away, and I can't see him like I want, but he's always just a text away, and he always does answer my texts or whatever, but man, I wish I could hang out with him again. I miss him, and I have another kind of a best friend, even though he's old enough to be my dad, and that's Jeff Guidry. And another guy who's like a best friend, too. Went to grade school with him, known him since actually 1992. His name's Colin Mathern. He was always good to me. And I still keep in touch with him, too. What about you, baby?
Oh, my goodness gracious. I have several best friends. I don't have one best friend.
Right.
It's several. Michael Acosta.
Oh, that's a good dude.
Michael Bergeron.
I don't know him as well, but he seemed nice.
Brittany Pizzolato.
Pizzolato, yeah.
Yeah, Brittany P.
She's good to both of us.
Brandy Dean.
She's good, too. She's awesome. And,
Mia Smith.
about your friend Brandy, I can't wait to meet her fiance and hopefully watch some basketball with him because I've been wanting to watch some basketball.
What is your favorite cereal?
What I really wish I could eat, and oatmeal, different types. I like oatmeal, but I'm giving my age away. It's got so much fiber in it, and it hurts. It hurts down in the abdominal area after eating it. But my favorite cereal is probably some form of oatmeal, even though I pay for it when I eat it. What about you, baby?
Reese's.
Reese's Puffs? Okay.
What's your favorite thing to do outside?
Drive around, even though that's technically inside. Look at trains and boats. Play badminton. Listen to my scanners, like in different areas. Actually, if I could get way outside and get away from all electrical noise, so the scanners would work really good, that would be fun. Even though I don't get to do that often. But what about you, baby?
If I'm in the mood for it, sit outside and do my crafts or read a book. Sit on a blanket, sit on the steps, or sit wherever outside. Kick my feet up in a good chair outside.
Okay.
And just put my nose
In the book.
in the book or in my crafts.
Wow, that's awesome.
What is your favorite drink?
Coffee, and actually we're at one of my
French
favorite.
fries.
Yeah, which hands down, if they're only available in the suburbs of New Orleans, but their coffee's amazing. Coffee's one of them. Orange juice, milk, certain
Excuse
forms
me.
of tea, specifically black tea.
Excuse me.
You're my piggy.
Yeah.
I like several soft drinks too. My favorite cola is Pepsi, although I really do like RC Cola, and I like Big Shot Cola, which Big Shot it's owned by the same company that owns Faygo, which whatever. But it's a New Orleans local company that that brews and bottles and makes soft drinks, and all of their soft drinks are good. But being diabetic, I gotta watch the soft drinks. What about you, baby?
For me, it would be Coke, Dr. Pepper, Sprite, apple juice, fruit punch, Powerade or Gatorade, or
If I
Big
make
Shot.
Gatorade, I prefer Gatorade over Powerade. I got you hooked on that Big Shot, huh? Did you know you knew about it before you met me? Oh, okay. Which Big Shots did you like?
Fruit punch.
I had introduced you to white cream soda, and I was surprised you like it. Yeah.
Okay, what is your favorite holiday?
Christmas. My second favorite is Thanksgiving because I bake a turkey really well, and I love to eat turkey. What about you, baby?
My favorite when I was growing up, before I met my husband, was Halloween, because I didn't know any better.
Right.
because I get to dress up in all these different costumes.
It's still my mom's favorite holiday, and
You can cosplay. It was bring me into this cosplay world of just.
right.
But now I'm grown up. I am thinking about going to the Halloween stores, getting the costumes, and cosplaying at
Right.
convention centers.
Right. If we could find parking for Comic-Con, that would be pretty lit.
I've been to Comic Con.
What's your favorite holiday now, baby? If you don't.
Now it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. Well, Easter's always been in the top 4.
Anything else you like?
Not offhand.
Oh.
Okay, what do you like to take to bed with you at night? Your backpack.
My backpack, but more importantly, my wife.
My husband.
What else you like to take to bed besides me?
My covers for my head. I can't sleep with one pillow. I have to have like 3 pillows or covers or whatever to help keep my head up from.
If I might explain.
All night.
If I might explain, the backpack is I carry a lot of medical supplies in the backpack, but also a lot of stuff that I need just for day to day, and a few items that I either have for entertainment purposes or just valuables, sentimental reasons. So if we have to get out of our residence in a hurry, I can just grab the backpack
And
get the hell out of there. So that's why I take the backpack to bed. But more importantly, I want to get my wife's butt out of the apartment. Make sure she's out, then grab my backpack and meet myself out and the backpack out as well. And I've been trying to teach Holly, which you're Holly,
Yeah.
just to be clear. Trying to teach her to carry her valuables in her purse and be ready to grab it quickly and move. I'm trying to teach her my ways of preparedness and having varying degrees of success. By and by.
It does not work 50% of the time.
I'd say a little bit more than 50%, but there's some stuff I gotta teach you. You're my piggy. You're definitely my piggy.
I'm sorry, everyone. I had a
Belch.
burp.
And I call her my piggy whenever she does that. And whenever I fart, she calls me her quacker. So
My mom and I kind of started it, or my mom and brother started that when he was little. And my mom started every time I belch, burp, or fart, she says quacker, piggy. And every time she did it, I could say piggy, quacker,
you wanna tell them what I say when you fart?
my quacker.
Nope, that's what you say when I fart. But when you fart, I say you're sexy.
Okay.
That's a inside thing between us.
Yeah. What do you like to eat for breakfast?
You want me to answer first? Because
Yeah.
I know this is the ideal breakfast to me. A couple of eggs, sunny side up, although with the price of eggs, that's not possible right now. Some V8 juice, preferably the spicy kind. Coffee the way I like it, which is 7/8 black, 1/8 heavy cream. Some toast with some raspberry jam, but preferably wheat toast. If I got it, some breakfast sausages would be nice, or some bacon. And if I could afford, and also there's Cajun stuff. I'm in the mood for Cajun food. Some boudin, some hog edge cheese, or I forget what nationality chorizo is, but that's a spicy sausage. Actually, New Orleans hot patty sandwiches that I love so much.
For breakfast?
Well, no, just the chorizo. I was going to say that the sausage on those hot patty sandwiches is derived from chorizo. Yeah.
Okay. For me, if I'm in the mood for breakfast, I'll eat my Reese's Puffs, my banana. If we have any grits, oatmeal. I just have to be in the mood for it, though.
I know. Oatmeal's not the easiest thing to eat, and for me, it's pretty easy to eat. It's what it does in the digestive process that hurts me.
Okay. What do you want for dinner for your birthday? On your birthday?
That's easy. Either some chili, spicy chicken sandwich, or a New Orleans hot patty sausage po' boy. What about you, baby?
Shrimp. It, let's see, a crawfish, a seafood boil, shrimp. If I can't have a crawfish boil, then shrimp.
It's hard to have a crawfish boil due to the nature when your birthday occurs.
I know.
I don't think crawfish is in season.
Seafood, shrimp,
right.
crawfish, crabs. As long as I get some sort of seafood into my system.
Anything else besides that? Because I'm not sure what seafoods are available around the time of your birthday. I know something you've had me make for your birthday that I make that you like. And
spaghetti.
Yeah.
But zucchini, squash.
And those custom-made meatballs that I make. Yeah. I'd be honored to do that for you, baby.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
First and foremost, and everybody's going to be shocked by this, when I was really little, I wanted to be a teacher.
Because of your parents?
Both my parents were teachers, and when I first started school, I looked up to my teachers, maybe even had a little bit of a crush on them. But I soon learned that school, at least for me, is a hellhole. Other jobs I wanted to be a policeman for a while. I wouldn't want to be one now. One thing I wanted to be as a teenager, truck driver, big time. Electronics technician I thought of for a while. Entrepreneur, maybe. I went through so many ideas. I wound up getting formal training in HVAC and refrigeration, but due to various disabilities, can't do that. And probably what I should have been was either an electrician. I should have listened to my mother, been an electrician, but with the back injury I have, that wouldn't have done any good either. And my paternal grandparents always wanted me to fix computers, which I can to some extent do. I just don't have the credentials. And basically the only things I can do is write, fix computers, and cook. That's the three things I can actually do. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to be employed professionally at that. What about you, baby?
When I was little, a teacher, the person that got me into wanting a teacher was my third grade teacher, Miss Guidry, Miss Betty, from when I was at Gump, Gretna something. I don't remember the whole name of what Gump was. My mom does. But she'll probably see this video and say what Gump means in the comments. I had some teachers that I liked. I really hated my first grade teacher. The first one. Then she became a fourth grade teacher.
Oh God, I'm sorry, baby.
I'm like, oh no, not this again. Her and the principal both hated my guts for some strange, odd reason. And I did nothing wrong to them. And I always got in trouble one way, shape, or form. But I never got expelled or suspended.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I had a principal in part of grade school that had it in for me. And I think the reason why he did was that my mom was on the SACS committee. And she was evaluating the school he was principal of, and there was a pregnant student, and he wanted to expel that pregnant student, and my mom called him out on it. And when he found out who my mom was, he did not make it easier for me. Or that's my theory. I can't prove it. He's passed on since, and surprisingly though, I hated writing, and at the time I hated writing. I love writing now, but he before he was a principal, he was a very gifted English teacher. And I mean, I was in his office a lot, partly because he was out to get me. But the weird thing is, he would tutor me in English. And when he would tutor me in English, he was a totally different person. I mean, he'd be teaching me English. And the teacher I had at the time that was teaching me English, she passed on too. But she would I don't know, she'd beat the kids over the head while teaching English and talk down to them and be real condescending and just make English not fun. But the principal though was he was an English teacher before anything else, and man, just the way his eyes would light up while tutoring me in English and everything, and very skilled at it, and he actually could make it learnable and interesting, and so got a love-hate relationship with that principal. He should have stayed an English teacher. He'd have been happier. Everyone would have been happier, but that's my 2 cents. And I'm sorry to have cut you off, baby.
No, it's okay. Now I'm trying to write like a book. It was always teacher and book writer.
Okay.
It was always one of those two that I would be since I was in 3rd grade. I couldn't make up my mind, so I put teacher / book writer.
All right. Author,
book writer. I couldn't spell author, so I put book writer.
Okay, I'm sorry, baby.
I am terrible at spelling.
I know.
I'm terrible at pronouncing words.
I know. I'm sorry I get impatient with you with that. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. And here's some protein snacks.
Well, wait, that was all the questions?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Here's some protein snacks and clean eating Greek yogurt, which contains protein, healthy fats, and calcium.
Yes.
Mixed berries, simple carbs, fiber, and antibiotics.
Antioxidants, actually. I'm sorry, baby.
There I go. I cannot say a word to save my life.
It's all right.
Almonds and dried apricots.
I do not like apricots. I tried.
String cheese, yuck.
Oh, wait, that's mozzarella string cheese. You don't like that? Baby, you do realize I put mozzarella cheese in the meatballs I make for the spaghetti you like so much.
Baby, as long as they're not string cheese.
Well, you know what? More string cheese for me, so I'm not going to complain.
And grapes, which I like.
That is good.
Carrots and cucumber and hummus.
That's really good. I don't know if... Remember when I was getting on a strict diabetic diet and I bought some hummus? Did you eat it too? Did you like it?
It was okay. Next up is boiled eggs and sourdough.
Ooh, yeah.
Apple and nut butter.
Yes.
I eat it with the peanut butter. My apple with peanut butter. Rice cake, which I like. Nut butter and bananas.
That's cool.
Turkey slices and seeded crackers.
That's cool.
Smoked salmon, lox, L-O-X.
Lox, I never heard of that.
And cucumber.
All right.
Pretzels and jerky.
Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, this is week by week. Guide to pregnancy.
All right. I wish I would have you pregnant, but
I know.
when the good Lord is ready for us, He will.
Yeah, this is must share garden tips. 1 teaspoon of Epsom salt and 4 cups warm water. Spray on plant and then again in 10 days later. Produces more fruit due to boost of magnesium, especially for tomatoes, peppers, and roses.
Ooh, okay.
To save this idea, you don't have to worry about doing that. I got this all off of Pinterest. Non-toy experience gifts for kids.
That's for rich parents and rich families, but maybe not. I'm sorry I made that comment.
That's okay. Membership to the zoo. Membership to the Children's Museum. Season passes to Science Center. Aquarium ticket passes. I mean, they have...
It's for parents who have money, but yet materialism in and of itself isn't all that bad. I mean, you need material things to survive in this
day and age.
Well, not in any day and age. You needed material possessions. It's when they become idols is when it's bad. But like, we use material things to either entertain us or to carry out the things we need to do, or just to help us procure food. So to help us fix things. Sometimes to save our lives. So I don't know who's on that trip. And all those ideas that you read are all good ideas, but Some toys are really cool. I mean, I would have rather toys as a child. That's just me, but
I love going to the zoo when I was,
yeah.
and now,
One day we're gonna go if we can get it at a discount.
and this is the holiday meal plan. This is like especially for Christmas.
All right, can you read that one, please?
Christmas Eve appetizers, baked Mexican dip, sweet barbecue meatballs, spinach artichoke dip, cheese and meat tray, veggie tray, fruit tray, chips, queso, guac, and salsa. Christmas cookies. Christmas Day brunch.
If I may comment on those Christmas cookies, the ones my mother makes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's like a oatmeal spice cookie, but she also puts raisins, dried cranberries, white chocolate chips, all kind of good stuff. She makes them really well. You're my piggy again. You're really my piggy.
Christmas Day brunch. Make now, serve later. Quiche. Quiche.
I forget how to pronounce that, but
Quiche. I'm saying quiche.
I think it's called quiche, but I'm not sure either.
Quiche. Fruit. Cinnamon rolls shaped into trees and dyed frosting green. Christmas Day dinner. Leftover appetizers. Baked turkey breast. Red skin mashed potato. Stuffing. Gravy. Steamed vegetables, rolls, and Christmas cookies.
You know what? We both got Pinterest accounts. Let's come up with our own ideas. Let's really think about it for Christmas dinner. And one thing I would really love to have as the main part of the Christmas dinner is an oven roasted goose. That's just me. But goose is very expensive.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Okay.
And we're gonna have to discuss ourselves. Maybe we can make a dedicated video to that, like what to have for Christmas dinner. But if not a goose, I'd settle for a turkey, and if not a turkey, I'd settle for a sweetly spiced ham, glaze and everything. All right.
Okay, this is that girl morning routine. 6:30, wake up and stretch. 6:35, hydrate, lemon water. I don't drink lemon water that much.
I like it.
I don't even drink lemon water. Quick skincare and PSF at 6:40. 6:45.
SPF, that's sun
SPF.
protection factor.
6:40.
In other words, like sunscreen. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
That's
to.
okay. 6:45, make your bed and tidy up.
Oh, jeez.
6:50, 10-minute Pilates or light yoga. I can do Pilates.
Right.
7 o'clock, shower and hair care.
All right.
7:10, body oil and light perfume. 7:15, protein packed breakfast. 7:25, make mocha or coffee. 7:30, journal and plan the day. 7:40, read 5 pages of a book. 7:45, get dressed and final touches. 7:50, apply lip balm and hand cream. 7:55, pack bag and refill water bottle. 8 o'clock, out the door.
Wow.
Steps to how to dry herbs. There's 5 steps. Harvest in the morning. Pick your herbs in the morning when the oils are at their peak for the best flavor. 2. Rinse and dry. Gently rinse the herbs under cool water to remove any dirt or pests. Pat them dry with a clean towel. 3. Bundle and hang. Gather the herbs into small bundles and secure them with a string or rubber band. Hang them upside down in a warm, dry, and well-ventilated area away from direct sunlight. 4. Check for dryness. Depending on the humidity, herbs may take 1 to 2 weeks to dry completely.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting up.
They should crumble easily when rubbed between your fingers. Step 5. Store in airtight containers. Once dry, stir the herbs in airtight containers away from light moisture. Label and date the containers for easy identification. I like this idea very much. The family dinner ideas under 3 OM. Hot dogs, panini, grilled cheese, grilled chicken couscous, BLT sandwich, tortilla wraps, egg fried rice, pan fried besa, farita, baked salmon, lemon spaghetti with parmesan. I'll have to talk over that with my husband. Lemon spaghetti. You would not make a lemon spaghetti, huh?
Oh, what?
Lemon spaghetti with Parmesan.
We would have to see.
We would have to try it out small first
Yeah.
to see if we like it. If we do, then make a big pot of it.
Yeah. I'm not saying no. I'm just. Let's look at the ingredients and see.
Okay. And pasta is the creamy chicken orzo, spinach and ricotta,
I'm checking my blood sugar again. If that's all
cannoli, pasta salad, ravioli, baked zucchini, baked ziti.
Let me see that one.
Z-I-T-I.
That's shucks. I think that's related to
Zucchini.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think.
Fettuccine Alfredo, baked feta, pasta, spaghetti alla parmesan, pesto pasta, chicken mozzarella pasta.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to
That's fine.
move that table like
Salad,
that.
grilled salmon and avocado toast or salad, pad thai salad, grilled shrimp salad, my favorite. I mean, here these are all different
Excusez-moi.
types you can do. I know this is not 100 ideas, 100 plus empty notebook ideas, daily journey entries, gratitude list, manifestation journal, self-care tracker, dreams and goal log, short stories or poems, song lyric ideas, favorite quotes collection, story ideas and prompts, personal letters to yourself, to-do list and productivity planner, bucket tracking and saving goals, monthly reflections, travel bucket list, morning and night routines, book reading, log and review, movie and TV series tracker, DIY.
Please apply blood onto the test strip.
I beg pardon for everyone listening. I'm checking my blood sugar. Hoping I knocked it down. It's 189 last I checked. That's high for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's high for everyone else, but for me that's high. So we shall see. It's a little over an hour ago. I
203 was high.
Yeah, on March 21st. That's actually on this whole log, on this notebook page. That's the highest it is on the whole log. But we shall see.
Bible verses to write in the card, like for birthdays. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalms 118, verse 24. The Lord bless you and keep you.
Doggone it. I'm sorry, baby. This Lansing pen's not cooperating.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord makes his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. Numbers chapter 6, verses 24 to 25. For I know
Your blood glucose reading is
it went down.
149.
milligram per deciliter.
It went down by what?
40 milligrams per deciliter.
20?
40.
40.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to
I'm
raise my
sorry.
voice.
I don't know why I was saying
5:52
20.
p.m.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you.
That sounds like Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah 29, verse 11.
All right.
Encouragement, thank you, sympathy, new baby, wedding.
After the traffic dies down, I would like to get a new Lansing pen at Walmart, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, can I look around at Walmart to see if I can see anything I like?
Yeah.
9 things to clean when you're feeling overwhelmed. Your bathroom sink mirror, no.
My job to clean the bathrooms.
I know.
That's just how we have it set up. I clean the bathrooms. Sometimes I sweep and mop. Sometimes Holly sweeps and mop. Holly does the dishes.
Yeah.
I cook, but Holly definitely does various support roles while I cook. I do the laundry. Sometimes Holly helps me with the laundry. Usually while I'm doing laundry, Holly's cleaning the house, and then I'll come home and clean the bathroom. That's how we do it. Yes, thank you, baby. That's how we do it. Anyone else does it their way, let them do it their way. We have our way. It works. Simple as that. I'm going to go pitch that for you.
Okay, what's
Oh,
making
shots.
What?
I got a little bit blood on your binder. I'm sorry.
Baby, it's not going to kill me.
No, it's just... Hold on, let me see if I can wipe it. Got most of it out. I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. What to make in an air fryer? French fries, sweet potato fries, mozzarella sticks, chicken wings.
You know why I'm laughing.
Because of the chicken wings?
Chicken wing song.
Yeah.
The kids
shrimp.
know what I'm talking about.
Breaded shrimp, onion rings, which I like. Fish fingers, tofu bites, yuck. I don't like
Fish
tofu.
don't have fingers, they have fins.
Excuse me.
You're my piggy.
Zucchini fries, kale chips.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Frozen french fries, frozen chicken fingers, frozen pizza rolls, frozen hash browns, jalapeno poppers, garlic bread, nachos, churros, donuts, cinnamon rolls, apples, shrimp skewers, salmon patties, salmon bites. All of this sounds good to be in the air fryer.
Well, your dad and stepmom gave us a darn good air fryer.
Yeah.
And it works for a lot of things, but there's certain things I'd rather...
Fries.
Yes. There's certain things I'd rather fry in oil or in lard or whatever I can get my hands on. But yes, they gave us a very good air fryer, and for what it works for, it works great.
And these are the things for registry for a first-time mom. I'm not going to read it. It's a lot like nursery, baby crib, baby mattress, baby sheets, rocking chair,
Baby shark doo-doo-doo-doo.
dresser, hamper, storage, side table, noise machine.
I had to crack that joke, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Gear, stroller, bassinet, swing, pack and play, car seat, diaper bag, baby
Well, if...
John, whatever that
When
is.
and if we do get pregnant, there is one thing I'm putting on our registry. A little red wagon. Yeah, I think you agree, huh? Yeah. Well, they can't see you signing yes, baby.
I know, but I'm doing it for you too. Bottle, feeding bottles, nursing pillow, bottle warmer, They got bottle warmer twice. Drying rack, high chair twice. Burping cloth, bibs, bath.
Use the bathroom, okay, baby?
Stocking stuffers under $10 for her, nail polish. A new under hat, bath bomb, candy, phone case, sleep mask, bullet journal, lip balm, a gloss, scented lotion, earbuds, fuzzy socks, eyeshadow palette, a tumbler, a mini game, hair ties or bobby pins, book, hairbrush, magnets, ornament, travel size bag, candle, scarf, $10 gift bag, $10 gift card, colored pens, earrings for him, a tie, shaving cream, razor, flip-flops, movie tickets, hot sauce, t-shirt, glasses, cookies, shampoo, wallet, socks, deodorant, pocket knife, keychain, scarf, chocolate, gloves, bow tie, flashlight, movie, handmade card, gift card, beef jerky, bottle opener. For kids, socks, candy, yo-yo, crayons, markers, rubber bouncy ball, homemade card, toothpaste. Hold on. Hello? Sorry about that. Let's see. Toothpaste, notebook, jump rope, goldfish crackers, fruit snacks, gel pens, lip balm, keychain, nightlight, bracelet, stickers, plush toy, frisbee, toy car, Play-Doh, puzzle, slinky, and glow sticks. 61 side hustles to start earning money from home. You got eBay, freelance writing, photography, writing ebook, virtual assistant, travel writer, blogging, which I'm doing. I blog. My husband used to blog. Web design, sell crafts, which I'm trying to do. Survey sites, Google and Hinsa. Real estate, Facebook ads, rent your spare room, rent your home, rent your driveway, user testing, walk dogs, ride a book, create a course, trade domains.
Is it okay if I have my scanner tuned to railroad traffic while you record this? I don't
Yeah.
want to disturb your video, but I'd like to catch up some of the railroad action. You sure?
Yeah. And this is a 52-week stockpile. Your pantry list for $5. Week 1, 6 ounces of honey. Week 2,
It's a good idea.
20 pounds of flour. Week 3, 20 pounds of salt. Week 4, 2 30-ounce jam or jelly. Week 4, 4 18-ounce peanut butter.
That's another good idea.
There's a lot of things to get for 52 weeks. Mix your own seasoning. You got kitchen spice mix.
Can you read that one out loud, please?
Kitchen
I'm
spice mix?
curious. Yes, please.
2 tablespoons salt, 1 ground dried lemon peel, 1 teaspoon dry English style mustard,
All right,
2
that sounds good.
teaspoons of ground allspice, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 2 teaspoons of ground nutmeg, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper for most meats and poultries.
Yeah, that sounds. It sounds kind of Christmassy.
Lorry's seasoned salt.
I've
Middle
bought
East-
that before. I don't know if you remember me buying it.
I think so. Middle Eastern spice mix. Mrs. Dash season blend. Mulling spice. No salt.
Can I see that? I'd like you to read that one, please.
Which one?
The mulling, and I think that's kind of Christmassy too. We shall see.
1 cup of brown sugar. 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of ground cloves. 1 teaspoon of dry ground orange peel. 1 teaspoon of ground allspice, and half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg.
You put that in like punch and cider and whatnot. I don't know if you ever heard of mulling spice or not. And I know we don't drink, but you'd put that in a Christmassy wine too, or maybe even a brandy for those that drink. We don't, but
No seasoned
no salt.
salt. Seasoned salt.
Yeah, please read that. That
We can make from a pawpaw.
right.
No salt, seasoned salt. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. 2.5 teaspoons of thyme leaves. 2.5 teaspoons of onion powder. 2.5 teaspoons of paprika. 2 1/4 teaspoons of celery seed. 1.5 teaspoons of ground white pepper.
Ooh, that stuff is nice.
1 tablespoon of dry mustard. 2 1/4 dry finely chopped lemon peel. 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper.
That sounds pretty legit.
Old Bay seasoning mix.
That's for seafood, like in the mid-Atlantic part of the United States. Like that's what they make clam chowder with. That's what they make lobster boils with. Stuff like that.
Onion paprika blend. Onion soup mix. Lipton's.
Okay. What else they got?
Oriental.
Oriental. That's like
for
East Asia.
Stir fry. Keep refrigerated.
Would you be kind enough to read that one, please?
1 teaspoon of freshly grated lemon peel. 1/4 teaspoon fennel seed.
Fennel seeds.
Fennel seed crushed. 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. 1/4 teaspoon of anise seed crushed.
I've heard of that too. I think it's similar to a fennel seed, but I'm not 100% sure, and I don't know how to pronounce that.
1
Anise, I think,
Anise.
and not like your sibling's female child.
1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger.
Okay.
Parmesan mix. Pasta blend. Pickling mix. Poultry seasoning. Pumpkin pie season mix. Seafood herbs. Seasoned salt. Shake and bake mix.
All right.
This is mix your own seasoning.
Would you be kind enough to read the pasta one and the pickling spice, if it's not too much trouble, baby? Well, the pasta one's right there. The pickles.
Okay. pasta blend. 5 tablespoons of dry basil.
Wow.
3 tablespoons of dry oregano. 2 tablespoons of dry thyme. 1 teaspoon of dry garlic.
Okay.
Pickling mix: 1/4 cup mustard seeds, 1/4 cup dill seed, 1/4 cup coriander seed,
Coriander. Okay.
2 tablespoons of crushed chili peppers, 2
Nice.
tablespoons crushed bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of celery seeds, and 1 white peppercorn. Tablespoon.
Nice. That's really cool. Okay.
And here's 50 traditions for the 50 Christmas traditions for the family.
Is your camera still recording or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't want you to run out of space or anything because we've been at this for a while, and I just don't want the video to get messed up. That's all, baby.
Okay, Jesus in the all in the Bible. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles. How do you say that E word? Easier.
Ecclesiastes, I think.
No.
Assume.
Above Esther, above
Let me see.
under Chronicles.
Ezra. I'm sorry.
Ezra.
I was looking at where it said Ecclesiastes. Ezra.
Ezra,
Nehemiah.
Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes.
I cannot pronounce
Actually, if you remember me cracking the joke how there's technically 2 singers named Eric Church, well, there's of course Eric Church, but there's also Enrique Iglesias. Well, Iglesias is the Spanish word for church, but it's derived from the word Ecclesiastes.
Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations,
Which is also written by Jeremiah.
Ezekiel, Daniel,
Fun fact, I learned that from The Simpsons of all places.
Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel,
Amos. Those are all the minor prophets. Obadiah. Like Captain Obadiah from Gus the Friendly Ghost, or you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Gus was Casper before there was Casper, I guess. Jonah. That was the guy who got swallowed by the fish. Micah. Nahum, I think that's pronounced. Habakkuk. Let me see that. Zephaniah. Yeah, that's the one. Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi, which is the last of the Old Testament.
This is the New Testament we're going to go into. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians.
It's easier to pronounce the name of the city than the actual.
1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus,
Philemon.
Hebrews, James, 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st, 2nd, 3rd,
I know I
John,
brew the coffee.
Jude, and Revelations. This is Jesus all in the Bible.
Yes, and the Old Testament points to him.
And the New Testament.
The first 4 books of the New Testament record his life, and then the final books,
talks about
except for Revelation, clarify what he taught, and then Revelation is when he appeared to John and told him of all that's to come.
25 powerful names of God. I cannot pronounce
Yahweh, which means I am. Elohim, which means the Creator. El Shaddai, God Almighty. Adonai, my Lord, my Master. Yahweh Jireh, my Lord will provide. Yahweh Rapha, God is our healer.
The Lord is our healer.
Yahweh Nisi,
the Lord is my banner. Yahweh Mekadesh, the Lord who sacrifices. Yahweh Shalom,
the Lord is my peace. That means, the word shalom means peace. But actually, Salem, Massachusetts and Salem, Oregon that's derived from the word shalom. And actually, Jerusalem also has that word Salem in it. And
Emmanuel, God is with us, or God with us, which is number 25.
Where were we? Number 10. I'm not sure.
I don't know how to pronounce some of these. Pastor Brian probably does.
Yes. Yahweh Rahi.
The Lord is my shepherd. Yahweh Shammah. The Lord is there. Yahweh Shabbath,
Sabaoth,
the Lord of armies,
Yahweh.
Salah,
Which is weird because that word Selah, if it's the same word, means pause in the book of Psalms. Pause
the
and think about
Lord,
what you just read.
Marak, El Alim, the Lord Most High, El Ra, the God who sees me, El Omam, the everlasting Olam, the everlasting God or the eternal God, El
Gibor,
Gabor, mighty
I
God,
guess. El
El
Misfet, God of justice.
Ohei Shalhak.
Don't know. We butchered it both.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there was a couple others. Let's go back. Shucks. I apologize to everyone in the video, on my wife's behalf and on behalf of myself.
There you go.
Okay, we got it. Elohe Mekaroth. You know what? That word sounds like a
God who is near.
but ending in an ROV or just an OV. That sounds like a Slavic word. But there were a lot of Slavic Jews. Elohe.
Lot.
God of my praise. Elohe Yishi, God of my salvation.
El.
I'm not even going to attempt that one. It just means the faithful God. I apologize again on both myself and my wife. And of course, the last one was Emmanuel.
God with us. And this is when to keep your mouth shut, which I'm trying to work on.
Myself as well. Although I think my wife's doing a better job than I am.
In the heat of anger, Proverbs 14:17. When you don't have all of the facts, Proverbs 18:13. Which I don't have all the facts at the time, all the time. When you haven't verified the story, Deuteronomy 17:6. If your words will offend a weaker brother, 1 Corinthians 8:11. If your words will be a poor reflection of the Lord or of your friends and family, Peter 2:22-23. When you are
That's a hard one for me. When you're tempted to joke about sin.
Proverbs 14:19. When you would be ashamed of your words later, Proverbs 8:8. When you are tempted to make a light of holy things,
What's the matter?
ECC.
Ecclesiastes.
I cannot say it. 5:22. If your word would convoy,
If your word would. I think whoever published that meant to say words, but they put world. Would convey a wrong impression.
Proverbs 17:27. If the issue is none of your business, Proverbs 14:10. When you are tempted to tell an outright lie, Proverbs 4:24. If your words will damage someone's reputation, Proverbs 16:27. If your words will destroy a friendship, Proverbs 25:28.
That's why, even when my friends aggravate me, I hold my tongue because I don't want to destroy the friendship.
When you're feeling critical, James 3:9. If you can't speak without yelling, Proverbs 18:21. Which I'm trying to work on.
I should too.
When it is time to listen, Proverbs 13:1. I'm trying to do that. If you have to eat your words later, Proverbs 18:21. 21. If you have already more than one time,
all wives need to.
Then it
look what's in parentheses.
Then it becomes nagging. Proverbs 19:13.
I think a lot of wives need to apply that one. No offense, baby.
None taken. When you are tempted to flatter a wicked person, Proverbs 24:24. When you
that one is that one I need to work on.
When you are supposed to be working instead, Proverbs 14:23. Proverbs 21:23. Whosoever keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from trouble.
Amen. Amen.
Psalms 53. I don't know why. 1 verses 1 through 6.
I think I know why, but we're not of liberty to comment. But yeah, I know why you downloaded it.
document. What does it say? December?
December, yeah.
Photo and journaling prompt.
We could wrap up the video because rush hour's about to end.
Well, that's it for this video. We'll pick up document December.
And if I may comment, we were at French Press and we were there longer than we wanted to be, and we had a lot of business to tend to. What was supposed to just be a medical appointment for me turned into a whole bunch of other stuff, and feeling weak, so we drove to French Press on airline there, and by the time we were done eating, it was 5 o'clock, and New Orleans area rush hour is nothing nice, so we decided to just sit down at French Press, and my wife got the good idea to make a video, so we did, and here we are. And
2 videos.
Well, yeah, 2 videos, that's right. And rush hour, it's 6:14:30, and rush hour's about to die down, so, and we got other stuff we got to do.
Yeah, so this is where we're stopping. Get a good look at this before the video ends, because I'll try to pick up or try to remember.
Oh, so it's displaying what,
Yeah.
awesome, that's cool. I didn't realize it was doing that. That's good, baby, good.
Yeah, it's displaying what I have on screen.
Look at you go, I'm proud of
picking
you.
up our voices as
All right, well, I figured it was picking up our voices. Look at you, I'm proud. Good job,
I
baby.
kind of figured out how to do it on a tablet and phone.
You're going to have to show me, because I don't even know, and I'm supposed to be the computer guy, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I'll show you. Well, that's it for this video. Goodbye. See y'all, and we love you.